The 2021 Sirius XM All-Star Futures game at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. All the sights, the views, so much to do out here in Denver, and so much more to do than ever before during an All-Star week, with the draft coming up tonight on MLB Network. The National League dominating so far today. Remember, it's a 7-inning affair, 6-0 NL. Enter Reid Detmers and enter Ken Griffey Jr., the legend, the Hall of Famer, in the booth with Yonder Alonso and myself. I'm Scott Braun. Great to see you. How is it down there?
It's a little warm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little nicer up here. You cool off, right?
Yeah, a little AC, a little shade. I like this.
I love it. How has it been, man? Downstairs, obviously the guys all there looking at you. I remember the first times I saw you, you were in a clubhouse in spring training, and I was just mesmerized by the whole situation. How has it been for?
No, it's good. It's good. It takes them a couple seconds, then they start asking questions and want to talk, and that's that's the thing. Giving back to the game that gave me so much, so it's easy.
Is it a Mr. Griffey? Hello.
Yeah, and then I just say, just call me Junior.
I love it. Good icebreaker.
How many homers do you think you would have hit here in 1 year?
Don't know. You can't really say, because you just go out there and take what they give you. You start swinging it for the fences, and you start missing out on everything else. So for me, it was just trying to hit the ball as hard as I can. If it goes out, it goes out.
And I love that, right? Because nowadays we're seeing a bunch of guys launch angle, and for you to say you still got to be a good hitter, man. Like you got to hit a line drive. There's no shift for a line drive up the middle, right?
No, but here's the thing. I mean, I grew up where my dad was like, hey, you don't want to be that guy taken out in the 7th inning. And,
right.
That stayed with me. It's like you got to play both sides of the ball, and you've got to be a solid hitter, because they're going to pinch hit for you if you can't hit. And the same thing on defense.
Thank you. By the way, 9 homers in 24 games played in your career at Coors Field, so maybe the research crew can help me out to extrapolate that over 162, but that would add up quite nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Be all right.
61 and a half. That's convenient.
I'll be all right.
Just
love it.
A little slap hitter.
It's funny talking about your dad. I came up with Cincinnati, and we're in high A one day, and I asked him, I was having some trouble with the ball inside. He says, you know what you need? You need lefty batting. You need a lefty BP thrower. And he came out to the cage. We're in Sarasota. He was just ripping some lefty BP at me. And I remember I was sitting there. I was 22 years old, and all I could think about was, man, that senior right there throwing me batting practice. I couldn't believe it. But he really did help me. That lefty just makes you just stay in there. Did it help you?
Yeah, I felt more comfortable on lefties than righties. Only because you keep your front shoulder in. You don't try to do a whole lot of things with the bat other than stay through the ball. And he would throw me the fastball, he'd sink it, and then he'd throw me this one pitch where it would just cut. But he only used one finger on the ball. He put one finger on the ball and it just cut. Yeah, and I'm like, that ain't fair. And I had to learn how to hit it. Starting out when I was 12, when he started throwing me, really batting practice. When you're a kid, it's just like, hey, we're just going to lob it in there. But as I got older, he started, trying to get me out. And
good. Thank you.
There was nothing better when he came around. And he would come and hang out in the cage and just chill, talk hitting, hang out.
He wouldn't, like people have this conception that I was there all the time. I was probably at the ballpark at the most 6 times a year. And my dad was like, this is my job, it's not yours. I want you to be a kid.
Right.
So I was able to sit there and be the high school kid, the junior high kid, the elementary kid. It wasn't, my job to be a professional baseball player. I would come opening day, father and son game. The Reds had the wives home run hitting contest.
Slow, sneaky ass windup.
And
that fun?
And then it was
slow, sneaky ass windup.
A couple times when my mom was like, hey, you take these kids.